So somebody finally asked them. Not you. You stopped asking a long time ago. Somebody else. Someone with weight. Someone they actually have to answer to.
Not you! Not you! Not you! And not you!
Sat down across from them and asked the one question they've been ducking for years. And the answer they gave you can already picture, can't you? Half a sentence, a nervous laugh, a look at the floor. The whole carefully built story they've been carrying around, suddenly weighing about 100 pounds more than it did yesterday. They're not used to being asked. That's the part that's killing them right now. For years, they were the ones doing the asking. They got to set the tone. They got to decide what version of events made it into the room. And now somebody flipped the chairs around, and they don't know where to put their hands. Watch a person who's spent their whole life controlling the narrative get asked a real question for the first time. It's almost embarrassing. They reach for the old lines, and the lines don't fit anymore. Something's off. Something's missing. And the thing that's missing, the thing they finally need and don't have, is you. They needed you to still be reacting. They needed you to still be in the story they were telling, and you walked out of that story months ago.
Stranger.
Here's how it actually went down. I'll tell you because I've watched this exact thing happen more than once. It always starts with one person, not a crowd, not a movement. One person, somewhere quiet, who's been doing math in their head, putting things together, noticing the gaps in the version they were sold. Maybe it's a boss. Maybe it's somebody at the top of a circle your enemies cared about getting into. Maybe it's somebody who watched what happened to you and never said anything at the time, but never forgot it either. And one ordinary afternoon, this person opens their mouth and goes, "Hold on. Wait. What actually happened there? That's the whole thing. That's the whole crack." One sentence and a question mark. And the people you used to fight with, they hear about it from somebody else first. That's important. They don't get to be in the room when it happens. They find out the way the rest of us find out things, sideways through a text from a friend who heard it from a friend. And the second they read that message, something in their stomach does a slow turn. Because they know. They've always known. Some part of them has been bracing for this for a long time and pretending they weren't. You can lie comfortably for years. You absolutely can. But you cannot lie comfortably forever. Lies have a shelf life. They start to smell. And the people standing closest to them are always the first to notice. Now watch what happens next, because this is the part nobody talks about. They don't all react the same way. They split into types. Pay attention, because you probably know exactly which of your people is which. There's the ones who double down. You know these ones. They get louder. They tell the same story but harder. They add details that weren't there before. They get aggressive with anyone who asks a follow-up question, because aggression is the only tool they've got left, and they're running out of those too. These are the ones who can't admit they were wrong even to themselves, because if they were wrong about you, they'd have to look at every other thing they were ever sure about, and that's a door they can't open. So they're going to keep talking, loud and confident and a little too fast. Let them. Loud people running out of material is one of the most satisfying things you'll ever watch. Then there's the ones who go quiet. Suddenly, you'll feel it. People who used to have a lot to say about you just don't anymore. They got busy, they got reflective. They had a thing come up. These are the smart ones, honestly. They saw the wind change, and they're not going to be standing in front of it when it really starts blowing. They didn't repent. They didn't reconsider. They just calculated. They figured out that defending the old story has gone from cheap to expensive overnight, and they got out of the trade. Don't mistake their silence for growth. It's just survival math. And then there's the third group, and this is the one to watch for. These are the rewriters, the ones who are going to come to you eventually with a soft voice and a sad face and tell you they always had doubts. They always wondered. They were never really sure about what was being said about you. They just didn't know how to bring it up at the time. They want you to know they were secretly on your side the whole time, somewhere deep down, even if they didn't show it. And listen, some of them might even believe what they're saying. Memory is forgiving like that. It edits, it softens. People rewrite their own role in things faster than you'd believe. But you remember. You remember exactly who was where when it mattered. You remember the silence. You remember the half smile when they walked past you. You don't owe anybody a re-edit of a story you lived through. Be careful with this group, by the way. They come in nice. They come in apologizing without quite apologizing. And the temptation is to let them back in because you're tired, and it would be easier to just close the chapter. Don't do it on their schedule. Do it on yours if you do it at all. The fact that the wind changed doesn't mean they did. Now, you might be sitting there wondering what your job is in all of this. The answer is going to disappoint people who like drama. But here it is. Your job is nothing. Your job is to keep doing exactly what you've been doing. You don't have to show up. You don't have to make a statement. You don't have to weigh in, set the record straight, give the interview, drop the receipts, none of it. The thing that's working right now is working specifically because you are not in the room. Your absence is doing more for you than your presence ever could. Every time somebody asks them to explain themselves, the most powerful thing in that conversation is the empty chair where you would have been if you'd stayed. The space you used to fill is louder than anything you could have said. There's a thing that happens to people who lie about other people for long enough. It's almost a physical thing. The story starts to feel heavier than it used to. They have to remember which version they told to which person. They have to keep the timeline straight. They have to keep their face right when your name comes up because they're not sure who in the room might know. And that's a full-time job they're doing for free. Meanwhile, you're somewhere quiet, doing your actual life, and the only person carrying the weight of what happened between you and them is them. That's not punishment. That's just gravity. They picked it up. They get to carry it. And the questions are not going to stop coming. That's the part they don't fully get yet. They think this is one bad afternoon, one awkward conversation they have to get through. They think if they just survive this one, things go back to normal. They don't, because once one person asks, other people get permission to ask. The questions multiply. They show up at dinners. They show up in performance reviews. They show up at 3 a.m. in their own head when there's no one around to perform for. That's the worst one, the one they ask themselves. You know what nobody warns you about when you stop fighting? How loud the quiet gets on the other side. You expect peace to feel like nothing. It doesn't. It feels like volume coming back into your life. You start hearing things you couldn't hear before because your own noise was drowning them out. You start hearing your own thoughts, your own preferences, what you actually want to do with a Tuesday. The version of you that was buried under all that fighting is still in there, and they start to come back the second you stop spending all your energy on people who don't deserve another minute of it. I want to be honest with you about something though, because if I'm not, this whole video is just revenge candy, and you deserve better than that. There's going to be a part of you that wants to enjoy this, that wants to lean back and watch it burn. And I get it. After what they put you through, of course, there's a part of you that wants the satisfaction. Take it if you need it. A little of it is medicine. But don't camp out there. Don't make their unraveling your hobby, because every hour you spend watching them squirm is an hour you're not building the thing you actually want, and they will absolutely take that hour from you if you let them. Even now, even from a distance, don't give it to them. The cleanest revenge isn't watching them lose. It's looking up 6 months from now and realizing you forgot to check on what they were doing. Here's what's actually going to happen, in case you want to know the shape of it. Some of them will fade out, just disappear from the conversation, the friend group, the circle, whatever it was. They won't make a big thing of it. They'll just stop being there. Some will try to come back to you. Some will get bitter and turn on each other, because people who built something on a lie always do, eventually. They'll start blaming each other for whose idea it was, whose fault it really was, who pushed the story the hardest. Snakes will turn into knots, given enough time. And a few of them, the worst ones, will keep going. They'll keep saying things. They'll keep trying to find new ears. And you'll see them at it from across a room someday and feel almost nothing. A little tired, maybe. The way you feel about an old song you used to love that doesn't move you anymore. That's the day you'll know you actually made it out. Not the day they admit they were wrong. They might never. The day you stop needing them to. So if you're watching this and you can feel something turning somewhere underneath all the noise, trust that. Don't rush it. Don't force it. Don't go looking for the receipts or kick down any doors. The thing that's coming for them is patient, and it doesn't need your help. The question got asked. The first crack already happened. The rest of it is just time. You spent years being the only person in your own corner. You forgot what it felt like to have anybody at all on your side. Get used to it. There's about to be more. The room is finally asking the right questions. And you don't have to be in it for the answer to land.